I stepped into the restaurant and knew instantly the night had happened without me. Plates were cleared, wine glasses sweated on linen. The table held the quiet that comes after money's been spent. Mom looked up with a smile she saves for requests. "Oh, there you are," she said. "You're late." Dad leaned back, satisfied. My sister, Ren, didn't bother to hide boredom. A server set the leather check folder in center. No one reached for it. Its imply waited like it had my name printed inside. Mom tipped her head. "You don't mind covering this, right? Since you've been working so much." Ren laughed once. "Relax. You're always good at handling stuff." Handling stuff. The phrase clicked into place with every other time I'd been the quiet solution. I'm Marina, 30. In my family, I'm easy to rely on, easy to ask, easy top raise when I don't make anyone uncomfortable. On paper, we're warm anniversaries, birthdays, photos where we lean in close. At the table, space belongs to whoever demands it. Growing up, Ren's moods ran the room. Mine were meant to stay small. I learned early that silence earned approval. "Marina understands," Mom would say, patting my arm. Understanding became Miral. Then it became my invoice. Groceries, utilities, last-minute emergencies that never stopped. Each request sounded temporary until it wasn't. I never corrected them when they assumed my job was modest. Letting them underestimate me kept the peace. It also kept the asks coming. I sat in the only chair without a coat draped over it, breathed in butter and wine, and watched them wait for me to perform. For the first time, instead of shrinking, I asked myself what would happen if I didn't. I paid, not because I owed them and not because I was scared. I paid for one last clean data point. In the parking lot, my phone buzzed. "Thanks for handling that," Mom wrote. "We knew we could count on you." No heart, no love, just relief. At home, I opened my laptop and the folder I never wanted to name. Receipts, transfers, temporary help. I scrolled until the pattern stopped looking like generosity. Groceries, utilities, a weekend trip that ran over. A lone foreign's deposit that never returned. Dinner after dinner, always after reservations were made. Always after my schedule was treated like a footnote. The total wasn't what hit me. The timeline did. How early it started. How quietly it grew. How naturally everyone adjusted their lives around my silence. Evan walked in with 2 mugs of tea and set one by my elbow. He didn't ask what I was doing. He waited. "They didn't have pretend tonight," I said. "They did have to," he replied. "They're recitain you'll cover it." I told him Ren's line, how I'm good at handling stuff, and how it landed like a collar. Evan's mouth tightened. "People call you easy when they expect you to stay." "I'm down," I said, calm enough to scare myself. "Do you want to talk to someone first?" he asked. "My attorney," I said. "Not for feelings, for boundaries." I didn't write a long message. I didn't warn anyone. I decided to stop participating and let their assumptions collide with reality. 2 weeks later, Mom texted. "Same restaurant. We should all be together, join when you can." I looked at the words, felt my pulse steady, and typed, "Yes." 2 weeks later, I returned to the restaurant. Warm light, soft jazz, my parents already seated. Certain. Ren was mid-story. Dad laughing like nothing had happened. They'd ordered without me again. Mom brushed my wrist. "There you are." We went ahead. Menus take forever. I let the meal roll on. Bottles arriving, plates swapping. Nobody asking what I wanted. When dessert came, the check folder followed. Mom nodded at it. "Whenever you're ready." I stood. "Could I speak to the manager?" He arrived with Atablut. I kept my voice low. "I need to confirm the payment authorization linked to this table." My attorney sent notice. He tapped, then nodded once. "It's no longer active." Mom's smile slipped. "What does that mean?" "It means we'll need a card tonight," he said, gentle and final. Ren laughed brittle. "Okay, Marina, stop. I'm serious," I said. "I'm paying for what I ate. The rest is yours." Dad stared at me like I'd changed languages. "You're doing this here?" "I'm doing it very well," I said. "I just stopped first." Separate folders arrived. Mine thin. Theirs heavy. Dad's wallet came out. Mom's hands shook as she signed. Ren kept staring at the total like the numbers might apologize. Outside, the air felt clean. The calls came in waves that I answered once. I love you. I want to finance you. After that, plans shrank to what they could afford. My life widened. At home, Evan party, and the quiet wasn't empty. It was mine just for